Alright, so I appreciate y'all clicking the video. If y'all seen the intro, you see what I was, things I did. My arm right here was just completely messed up. That's from shooting up, missing myself, just, acting stupid. But I actually wanted to take that off because I'm not gonna sit there. I'm gonna piece all this together. I want y'all to see really what I was before, and then the miracles that happened and things that I did, you know what I'm saying, and then how God blessed me and I turned away from him. And anyway, well, first off, I want to get something out of the way. People who say you can smoke weed and it don't turn into nothing and all that, and it's not a gateway drug and all that, you're crazy. First off, let me get that out the boom, clear that out the way real quick. You dig what I'm saying? Alright, so check it. I started off when I was 12, 13 with my friend, one of my best friends. I go to his house and I go to his house and his people, smoke weed, so it was easy for us to get it, because what we would do is we go in and we'd steal it. When they're in when they was working in their office, because they work from home. When they was working in their office, what we would do is one would be at the end of the room, sitting at the one would be, his house was like a big kind of like L type thing. You pull in the big driveway and it goes this way and then it comes back this way. But there'd be a refrigerator, and at the very end there was an office, and that's where they'd work at. And then their room was towards the refrigerator, which that's where one of us would be posted up at, which I would usually be me. I'd sit there and I'd open it and I'd be looking through the crack the whole time, and he'd be running back and forth. Am I good? Am I good? Yeah. And then he would grab a handful of pot, you know what I'm saying, and we just go smoke up, smoke up, smoke up. But it kind of started from there. All my life started down spiraling, you know what I'm saying, once I started smoking the weed. And I remember that's really kind of how it got started, was through marijuana. But then everything escalated when we found out about this pill called Blues, which is Roxycodone. Most of y'all know about this. I'm putting it on my other Facebook, so y'all know about this, I know. And we found out about this pill called Roxycodone, and he's like, oh, they're only $10. I said, okay, well, we'll try it. We'll see what's up with it. And I lied to my mom. I said, hey, my parents, I lied to them, and I said, hey, I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to my friend's house this weekend, and as I'm going to his house, I said I'm gonna go to the bowling alley. I need $20. You know what I'm saying? So he bought his pills and I bought my pills. We each got 2 of them. So we spent $40. They were 10 apiece at this time. And I bought 2 Blues and he bought 2 Blues. And they're like so small. They're so small. They're just these little pills. You know what I'm saying? Like a birth control pill. And you would never expect what it would do to you. And I looked at the pill. And I was like, man, this ain't nothing. This ain't gonna do nothing. He's like, man, I'm telling you, bro. Everyone's saying they're good. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do at least either both of mine, or I'm gonna pop one and I'm gonna snort one, or snort half a pill. Which I never really snorted pills. I mean, I remember I did Flexerol and stuff like that, but this is way before, and it never turned me on anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just a muscle relaxer. But anyway, so I take my pill. And then I take the other one, I break it in half, and I remember I'm sitting there, I remember it vividly, I'm crushing it up, and I snort it. And he does his, and I think he does the same thing, because we both were like, we were together all the time. If I did it, he was doing it. The way I did it, he did it. So we did it like that. And I remember, all night we sat in the pool room. He's had a pool table and stuff. We sat there all night. I remember I was on one couch, just like this, all night long, just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is the first time I ever did them now, and I was young. I was probably 13, maybe 14, maybe. And I just started, I was messed up all night, and then his mom gets up, and we had to do lawn work. We had to do chores the next day. Yeah. So he's like, okay, well, we gotta go do these chores. I mean, we didn't even sleep, though. We were sitting there nodding off. I mean, you kind of sleep, I guess. We were sitting there nodding off all night. His mom comes out saying, oh, we gotta do chores. So like, okay. And I remember seeing him I remember seeing him going over there picking up some leaves, and he's over there bleh, throwing up. I mean, this is when he threw up, and he started throwing up, and then I seen him throw up, and then I'm over there cleaning the bar off. She had like a little outside bar. I'm sitting there cleaning the bar off, you know what I'm saying, and I'm sitting there in front of her, and I'm about to go throw something away, and I'm right in front of her. She's right by the grill, and I said, "Bleh," puking all in her garbage can, and I'm like, oh man, I'm busted. She's like, what is wrong with y'all? And we're like, oh, my friend, he was like, oh, he told me that he said it was the pineapple pizza that we ate the night before. So I was like, oh, must have been the pineapple pizza. And that's how, you know, I got turned on to Roxy's. And I don't even know why I even liked it, because I got so sick, and just the high was just, it was so intense, and I don't know why I liked it. I was so young, you know what I'm saying? And then I started, you know, getting in trouble at school, and I started skipping school, just still smoking weed, but I wouldn't do it as much, you know what I'm saying? I would smoke weed and do just the pills every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a instant thing, but that's how this thing starts, y'all. You gotta be careful. You don't need to do nothing, you know what I'm saying? There's no nothing. You can't do nothing. I'm telling you, it's so crazy out here. But God has removed all those addictions from me, y'all. He really has. You know, I have no desire whatsoever to get high. And a month ago, like 2 months ago, I had a needle in my arm. Straight up, I had a needle in my arm shooting up a pill, like a straight junkie. You know what I'm saying? And now I work out every day. I read my Bible every day. You know what I'm saying? And I get joy from that. I get peace from that, as y'all seen. But anyway, then, you know, my life starts going downhill, and then I remember I'm, let's say about 16, I get, let's jump from 14 to 16. Let's do that. So from 12 to like 16, I'm smoking weed every day, and I'm popping pills every once in a while, snorting the pills. And there's a couple times where I tried ecstasy. Okay, and I was a heavier set guy too. I was short and big. Okay, and then when I was 16, this is when I got turned on ecstasy. But I got addicted to ecstasy. Okay, I started doing ecstasy because I wanted to lose weight. Okay, I had people making fun of me all the time. Little people always, oh, you know what I'm saying? People would they weren't making fun of me because I was in the in clique, really, and I was always fighting and stuff like that. But people would always joke about my weight, and inside, you know, outside I would laugh about it, ha 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 ha, you know what I'm saying? But inside it killed me. It destroyed me. I couldn't stand it, and I wanted to lose weight so bad. So I realized when I started taking the ecstasy pills that I could lose weight because I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't eat at all. So I started taking bean. I started taking ecstasy. And I'm gonna cut this short, y'all. I'm gonna do 10-minute sections, okay? But so I'm on this is when I'm on ecstasy, and you know, I wanted to lose weight, yeah. So I'm sitting there and I'm popping ecstasy pills, and I wasn't eating, and it went from one, and I'd be rolling all night. Rolling, and then I'd go get another one, boom, and then I'd be rolling for 6 to 12 hours, you know what I'm saying, popping beans, and I just wouldn't stop. I would not stop until I got skinny. I vividly remember popping, I got up to like 4 to 6 pills a night. I mean, I did this for like a month straight. I was rolling for pretty much a month straight, it felt like. I remember vividly I had a can of raviolis, and I remember them right out here. They'd be sitting there on the thing, you know what I'm saying? And I'd come to them, and I'd take like 2 bites, and I'd say, okay, that'll get me over till tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I was so hurt and so broken inside. I wanted to get skinny so bad that I was starving myself, and I was just, you know, I was getting high, you know what I'm saying? Just to be skinny so I could be accepted. Like, really accepted. Yeah, I would joke about, oh yeah, I'm straight. My friends never knew. They thought I just loved getting high, but I was doing it to get skinny, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course I liked the high. Of course it felt really good, but deep down it was because I was broken and people were making fun of me, and you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be skinny so bad. But I'm gonna cut that down right there. This is a 10-minute video, y'all can, you know what I'm saying? But the next one I'm gonna jump from when I'm 16 to 20. I'll do 16, 17. I'll do 16 to, no, I'm gonna do 16 to 19 because there's a lot of little stuff that happened there too. But yeah, tune in. Alright, y'all, praise God, and for real, hang in there. Anyone who's going through similar things, if you felt broken, if you feel broken and you don't have nobody, you know, drugs is not the way. That's not what's going to help. That's not what's going to help. That's just going to hide what you got going on deep down inside. You know what I'm saying? That's all it does. And then it just creates a barrier you put up with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You need Christ. Turn to Christ, y'all. I love y'all, and I pray everybody, you know, who watches this, who has a drug problem or something like that, can relate to it, and they will hit me up. You can do. I'll post a thing on the YouTube where you can hit me up at. All right. I love y'all, and take it easy. Praise God. Peace.